Hi everybody, welcome to week 2. So before we tackle what's all inside of week 2, I want to kind of go back through that welcome module and your week 1 module. One big thing, what the heck is an asynchronous online class? You're probably thinking, why hasn't Professor Hawkins sent us the Zoom link for the time that we're meeting for this class? This is not that type of online class, and I know there was a lot of confusion just really because we've been so all over the place when it comes to the coronavirus and what's online versus remote. An online class, typically in this asynchronous online class that you're registered in, does not have a specific meet time in which you have to actually be in front of your camera and with your class and with me and hear a lecture. This is basically just like the old-fashioned online learning, meaning that you have access to the content, the course content, and you just kind of move at your own pace, still satisfying the due dates for every single assignment. Now, the difference between the online and remote is remote will have an actual time that you have to meet with your instructor and the rest of your class. So this is not a remote learning, this is not a remote course, this is an actual online course. So hopefully that clears up any kind of confusion that you may have swarming around in your head about why I haven't sent the Zoom link for you. So by now, hopefully you have gone through all of what was in the welcome module and week 1 module. If you haven't, you likely will not get access to the week 2 and week 3 module. So make sure that you do go through everything that is in the welcome module and the week 1 module. So in the welcome module, you did hear more about your actual course project. By now you've gone through and you've kind of seen exactly what is going to be required of you when it comes to the breakdown of your course project over the course of the semester. Hopefully by now you've kind of been thinking about which small business you want to work with. A few of you have actually already emailed me, which is super exciting. So making sure that you're starting to do the brainstorming part right now at least. So you're kind of figuring out which small business you want to actually develop your project around. In this module here, you will be asked to kind of give me a bit of a breakdown, kind of what we like to call an executive summary. In this executive summary, you'll be telling me why you chose this small business. So what about this business was like screaming to you that they need my help right now? And maybe I can lend them some help over the course of the semester as I start to understand more. So what about this business spoke to you? Not it was just right around the corner from my house or it's right in my backyard. What about the business kind of spoke to you? And I need to hear this, and you want to make sure that you're being as thorough as possible. This should have some bit of an explanation as to why you chose the small business that you chose. The next thing would be, what do you know or have you researched about this small business? Did you take a moment to kind of go through the website of the small business and kind of figure out exactly what it is they offer, and do they interact with their consumers and things of that nature? And before you actually consider even emailing or reaching out to the actual owner of the small business, you'll have to provide me 3 threats that this business is facing during this pandemic based on the industry that they're in. So this could be a nail salon, it could be a coffee shop or whatever it is, but specific to whatever their industry is. So whether it's health and beauty or if it's food, what kind of threats do you think are kind of looming over this small business due to the pandemic? So lastly, you'll have to kind of give me your rough plans for gaining some steady business back to the small business. So again, this is you haven't made your way through the entire semester, so there's no way for you to tell exactly how to break these things down, but give me a rough estimate of what you plan to do or what you can kind of foresee that you'll do when it comes to bringing some business back to this small business. If you guys have any questions as you begin to kind of work through your week 2 and your week 3 modules, please make sure that you are emailing me as soon as those questions arise. If of course you do need to pop into office hours, those hours are on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 12 and 4 p.m. Again, good luck. Make sure too that you're not working too far ahead. You want to still give yourself some time to kind of make sure that you're scrubbing everything before you actually turn it in. We don't want to turn in any rushed work. If you have questions, I am only an email away. Good luck.